drive down the road on a good dry day, if they don't think, they'll flip their cigarette out the window, you know. That's a chance to start a fire and stuff. So
oh, man.
we usually from October the 1st through 1st of December, we're usually busy with brush fires and what we call brush fires, grass fires. And then usually around 1st of March, because you got the March winds, you know, through probably end of April, usually busy. That's the 2 busiest times for brush fires, but I mean, you'll see them different times of the year depending on how dry it is and stuff like that. But
and then they got the no burn law in you know, some aspects. You know, a lot of people want to burn their trash or burn brush out in the yard or something like that. They don't realize the hazards and the dangers if the wind should pick that up and land it on some neighbor's roof. You've got a major fire on your hands.
There can too. That's why it's always just use common sense. If the wind's blowing outside, probably not a good idea to be burning brush, limbs, or whatever. Probably it's not a good idea to burn trash at all, because we was talking earlier about chemicals and stuff. You don't never know what some of that plastic stuff, what kind of, I guess, toxic fumes or whatever you want to call it. You'll get yourself choked up. So throw your garbage in the garbage can and then burn your leaves and your brush and stuff on a not so windy day. It's probably a good idea. Exactly,
and people don't realize this could save your own life, because a lot of people, you know, throw trash in there and might forget and put some spray cans in there and explode on you. You know,
I've seen it before.
It's just so dangerous. People need to use better caution, and you could save yourself, your home. You could save your family. You know, consider this, especially around this time of season. I've noticed so many houses, you know, because people, you know, do, like you said a while ago, they do silly things. You know, they know better than lightening up that gas stove. You know, don't light it like that and have the pilot plumb on. You know, you got to use caution.
Yeah, winter time is always a busy time, because you got heating units that might malfunction. You got people trying to burn them kerosene heaters, they're just dangerous. But you've got some people's got to have them. So the best thing to do is just use caution with them. Do the best you can do, and keep safety in the back of your mind.
You know, a lot of people don't know this too. Your dryers, like when you're drying clothes, you got to make sure that length bucket is cleared out in there. That could start a fire easy.
Have a lot of dryer fires from time to time, you know, and you don't think about it, but you think a dryer fire, well, you've got a utility room that's going to burn, and then if the fire department will get there pretty quick, then it goes, say, to the kitchen and stuff. So that's a good point. Always clean out your lint traps, I believe is what they call them. Clean out their lint traps, make sure they're good, and then you should be good to go on that.
How about like with furnace filters, same deal?
I'd say, we always, I think ours is like a 60-day filter. I always try to change it out, just which, I mean, I'm a little more cautious at home because of firefighter. You know, we got, it's hard to keep the wife from burning candles.
You know, that's
candles.
another danger.
But if you're going to burn candles, just while you're there, burn them. If you get ready to leave and go somewhere, put the lid on it, put it out, and then go. And when you come back, you start your candle up and let it burn some more if you want to.
And you know, there's differences in fires, like a grease fire or a candle fire. There's a big difference in that. And a lot of people think, well, I can just put it out. But you know, a lot of these, when they get you know, started, it's hard to put them out unless you have the proper tools, like that fire extinguisher you was talking about.
That's a good idea. A fire, once it starts, it's called whatever, the first starting stage, incipient stage or whatever. After that, every minute it grows in size. So if it's in 3 minutes, it's 3 times bigger than what it was when it first started. So it don't take long and you have your whole house on fire.
Exactly, and you know, that brings my mind back to the time, you know, this local factory down here that had an explosion. I'm sure that you all was there. You know, you've seen some experiences that a lot of us will not see, but you put your life on the line and go right in there and save lives.
That was a bad day. I was actually there. I worked at CORBIN the night before and got off work, and then got home and was getting ready to get cleaned up, and that's when the explosion happened. I mean, I actually lost an uncle out of the fire, so that's the CTA explosion always be a bad memory in my mind.
Oh yes. But you know, we're so thankful for what you're doing and how that you're working with the community and out trying to help people. You know, that's what this is all about. And another misconception people might have, you know, if you're in danger and you got a fire, you know, instead of looking through the phone book right quick trying to find the fire department number, dial 911, and they'll dispatch you to the fire.
Yep, we're lucky in Laurel County. I actually live in Laurel County. We got one of the best, I think, one of the best 911 centers probably in the state.
Right.
That's just my opinion. So we're good. We're glad to have them.
Oh, that's phenomenal.
They do an outstanding job.
Like if somebody wanted to report like an arson or things like that, like how do they do that? Just contact?
Yeah, I mean, you can call the state police. I'm pretty sure they've got on the arson investigator. You
Right.
can get the phone number. I would try to tell you, but I might miss it. But you
Right.
can look it up in the phone book and call your state police post where you live at. They've got an arson detection unit or whatever. They'll come down and check it out for you.
Because there's a lot of that goes on, especially teenagers, young people that get out in the woods and start a forest fire, catch the trees on fire and things like that.